So would you like me to start?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Which screen can you see it now? The Word file or the Salesforce?
Nah, I'm able to see the Salesforce one actually.
Okay, perfect. Let me start from the beginning. The first assignment you told me yesterday I asked you or asked Amit, I can't remember exactly. I'm a little bit confused because of the. Let me show you something. For example, can you see this Word file?
No, still I'm saying the Salesforce file only. Salesforce org only, sorry.
I think now you can see my Word file.
Yeah, now I'm able to see it.
Okay. For me, as a Windows user, as someone who is used to use Microsoft Word, Excel, or PowerPoint, even Access, I have a file.
Mm-hmm.
I have a file. Whenever I need to work on the file, I have to open the file and then I have maybe pages, tables, whatever. If it's an Excel, I will have sheets. I can design the sheets according to my needs. But finally, I have a sheet. Let's call this sheet is Air India. Sorry, the file is Air India, and I can have a second file. I can call it Egypt Air. A third file, I can call it whatever. But with the Salesforce, I found myself a little bit lost here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I can express myself or not. Here, I don't know where I can start and where I can end. You told me I have to go here for a setup. So search, for example, for projects.
Mm-hmm.
Um, how can I make a difference between the projects for company A and the project for company B? Or you understand my question?
Mm, actually, see, first of all, let us differentiate where is setup and where is UA. Okay. First of all, we need to differentiate that. Okay. The page you are right now there is a setup. Okay. It's not the right now you are staying here, right, in the Salesforce or okay. This is a setup page. Okay. You can
Okay.
even when you are going into the app launcher and if you are going to search for any of the these are the apps it is showing. Okay, you can see. Can you select any one of the app? Kind of sales console or yeah,
Service, for example.
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, no issue. Okay, this is the application we will be saying. Okay, under that application, each and every application, see this page just for information. This is a UA interface. Okay, this is a user interface we will be saying. Okay, UA means user interface. Okay, and before you might have seen the page that is the setup page. Okay, what is the difference between the setup and the user interface pages? Whatever you are going to see in the user interface that will be controlled in the setup page. Okay, just for example, if we need to create, if we need to see another object, okay, which is called playground, okay, for example, okay, and that object we need to create in the setup only, okay. Once we have created in the setup, that will be reflected in the UI page, okay, which is a user interface, okay. Now you are at least got some clear about the UA and difference between the UA and the setup.
I'm totally lost here. I cannot see any different actually. I'm not sure if I'm clear to share my questions with you.
Mm-hmm.
For me, let's imagine that I'm managing two companies, company A, company B. Whenever I'm searching here for the not here. Uh,
And Omar, just for your clarification, if we are having two different companies, okay, and that is not involved in an one, suppose for example, if it is a different company means it is totally entirely different, right? Their organization is entirely different, right?
mm,
That cannot be done in the single Salesforce org. Okay, it can be done, but since they are having two different companies, you are saying according to your example, I would like to say we need to have two different orgs. Okay, you are comparing the Excel sheet versus a Salesforce. That's where you are getting confused. Actually, you should not compare the Excel sheet and the Salesforce org. Actually, only
you
for the
you
data.
mean my profile here, if I'm managing a company, if I need to manage another company, I should have a different account?
Different org itself, if you need, you can have. Actually, it is not necessary, to be honest. It is not necessary. We can develop, see everything in the single org itself. But mostly, suppose, if I am if see Omar is one of the client, okay, for me, okay, and he is coming from one company, okay, and another person, X person, is coming from the different company, okay, and he is
Mm,
also giving that project, okay, uh which means two persons are totally different. Two persons are belongs to two different companies, okay, which means and one company doesn't know the other person, right? Actually, which means they know about the company, but they don't know about the entire process what they're going inside their company, right? If suppose
mm.
I'm holding a company and you are holding another company, okay, whatever you know about my company name and what I'm doing actually, but you doesn't know that what I'm entirely doing inside the company, right? Until unless I'm sharing you. Correct?
Okay.
Are you able to
Let,
get my point, Omar?
um,
Regarding the
um,
company example, are you able to get my point?
uh, for example, now here I'm lost. I need to go back to find the project, the clients, the consultant. Where can I search for it?
There is a tab is here, right? Actually, you can see the top places are the tabs. Actually, you can see the project
Okay.
tab is there. Actually, these are the
Okay.
these are the objects which is having their tab. Okay, you might have noticed whenever you are creating the object, along with that object, you might have created the tab, right?
Mm,
Are you able to remember have you created the tab or not?
yes.
First of all. Let us go one by one so that I need to make it clear for today. First
Okay.
of all, if you haven't remembered, just let me know. No, no, I haven't remembered that I have created the tab. Then I'll be walking you through how we need to create the tab. Okay.
Okay.
Right now you are remembering that when you created the project, you have created the tab along with that.
Let's not to waste your time. Let's start from the beginning, and you will understand my struggling. Okay.
No, today if the entire session is going to postpone, no issues actually. For me, the utmost target is making you understand only. Okay.
Okay. All
So
right.
that you don't
Let's
worry
start
about the
from the
session for
beginning.
today. Yeah, go ahead.
From home.
Mm-hmm.
So the assignment was business requirement. You are working for TechForce Solution, a company that manage IT project and consultant. Your task is to build Salesforce data module that helps task projects, consultant, client,
Mm-hmm.
and assignment. So
Mm-hmm.
create custom objects. So we did this one together. I can remember that we create this one.
Okay. Okay. Sorry for interrupting you. Okay. First of
Mm.
all, you read the requirement correctly. Okay. And for what that actually the requirement is doing, we need to make a kind of a portal. You might have understood the portal, right? Portal means you are able to understand portal.
Mm.
Portal
I know
means
the
the
portal.
huh?
I know
Sorry.
what the portal is. It's a like a website uh,
Mm-hmm.
we can use it. I can't give you an example, but I know what is the portal.
Okay, that same kind of a portal is right now it is we are doing as a business requirement, okay? And when it
Okay,
comes to the that's a assignment I have given for you, and under that portal right now the business requirement is we are giving the support for one of the company which is asking us to build an portal, okay?
okay,
And in that portal they are asking us to give several objects so that they can input their data, okay? Such as
okay,
projects, consultants, clients, assignments, okay? And
correct.
okay, these are the major things they are needed, okay? And
Okay,
you can consider the employees names also, and some other things. These are the few objects I'm letting you know, okay? That are not limited to this objects. Apart from this also, whatever the company really needs, we can add few objects also, okay? And
okay,
right now I have given you in a limited phase, like, we can create we can create four custom objects, which is projects, consultants, clients, and assignments. Okay. Why we
okay,
are doing so? Because we need to understand how many projects we are holding, our company is holding, and how many consultants we are having. That data we need it. Okay. Data means you are able to understand, right?
okay,
Data. If you're not able to understand my English pronunciation or word, just stop me and ask me the question. Okay, what is data? Something like that, for example. Okay,
okay,
don't hesitate to ask. Okay, in order to hold their data, we are creating the objects. Okay, in
okay,
Salesforce, whenever we need to create a record, first of all, we need to create an object for that. Okay, and along with the object we need to create the fields also, such like that. For example, if I need to enter the Omer's detail, okay, for example, okay, first of all I need to identify who is Omer, okay, and what basis I need to uh, put on what basis I need to you know create the data in the Salesforce org, okay. First of all, I need to understand, is Omer is a client, is Omer is a employee, is Omer is a guest. These are the things I need to identify, right? I cannot just create a data and I cannot just put it in any other in anywhere in the object, right? Because under the project, suppose let us consider under the project, if I'm going to put the client details, is that making sense for you? Under the project data, if I'm going to put the client detail, does that make sense for you? Because
uh,
under
uh,
the
mm.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
No, no, continue. I'm sorry.
So, okay. Under the project, I need to give the project details only, right? I cannot
Mm.
put the client details there. Okay. Wherever the
Correct.
specific wherever the specific data need to be there only we need to put. So only it will be making easy for the person who is looking into the data will be able to understand, right?
Yes.
Correct. So that only we are creating the specific objects. Okay. In order to create the data, so that we need to make sure that the data are stored in the specific objects only, uh, not in anywhere object, so that it will be really hard to understand which data belongs to which person, right? Actually, and if we consider like patient kind of a doctor thing, uh for example, okay, and if I'm going to store the patient details under the doctor, does that make sense?
No.
Because I need to because if I'm going to put the patient details on the doctor under the doctor data, then I'll be literally confused, right? Who is patient, who is doctor, right?
Correct.
For that only we are creating the objects, okay? Along with the objects, in order to input the values, we are creating the fields also, okay? Like such kind of a first name, last name, everything we are creating, okay?
Okay.
Able to understand first of all why we are creating the objects?
Yes. The object is the place that we are collecting the data, and we have
Mm.
to differentiate the data for for example, the client from the data for the employees, for example.
Okay, and what is the purpose of fields?
Fields.
Yeah.
Okay, for example, the objects, if we are creating an object for the clients, we need
Mm.
to have fields, to have the client name, the client address, the client phone, the client contact person, and so on.
Okay, now you are able to understand what is the difference between the objects and the fields.
Yes, the object is as we can say the big database, and the fields is the fields that we're collecting the details.
Okay. And one more thing I would like to suggest, Homer, the same, just for it's a real-time scenario. I'm taking myself example, okay? Before entering into the Salesforce domain, I have the experience of 3 years civil engineering, okay? I am
Mm,
having before entering into the Salesforce, I am having zero knowledge of IT, okay? Same
okay,
where you are standing now. I have also stood there and came here, okay?
okay,
Okay, I don't have zero. I doesn't have any knowledge about the computer science department or this IT and this software anything. I don't have anything knowledge. Okay, zero
so you
knowledge.
start with the Salesforce.
Yeah, I jumped to this Salesforce actually at
Mm,
2021, 2021. I think so. I have jumped into the Salesforce. Okay, before that I was working as a civil engineering person 3 years. Okay. So
okay,
that one best opinion I would like to say is like, don't think anything more complicated. Okay, if try to think it in a more simpler way in order to achieve the requirement. Okay, if you're going to
okay,
think it in a more complicated way, then the solution also will be getting more complicated. Okay, the this mistake I have done in my past, so that only I'm just letting you know. Okay.
okay.
And okay, coming back to the point, and what is about the tabs, Homer? Do you remember why we created tabs?
No,
Okay,
but
tabs is
we can start with the assignment step by step and to let you know what
okay.
so
Okay,
let
go
me.
ahead.
Can you see this view?
No, I am able to see the Salesforce org only. You don't want to
Okay,
change here and there. I'm seeing it in my tab. No issues. You can go with the Salesforce org itself. You can go with the Salesforce org. I am reading it in my slide. Whenever you are reading in the document. Okay, no issues for me.
so I'm sharing my Salesforce screen with you. Can you see it now?
Yeah, Salesforce screen I'm able to see.
Okay. So the assignment was
Mm-hmm.
create custom objects.
Mm-hmm.
So for quick field.
No, in the while we are going to the object, we need to go to the object manager. We cannot search in the home. We can search in the home also, but it will be very easy if you're going to select it in the object manager tab. In the left side, uh, little bit top under the home, there is a object manager tab is there. Top, little top. Yeah. Yeah. Don't want
Okay.
to select the drop down. Don't select the drop down. Okay. Here
Okay.
you can see the list of objects. Okay.
Mm.
And here you can quick find. You can search. Why you are searching for object here? You need to search for a project here, right?
So we here we start to create,
Correct.
and we created the project. Okay. Now I can remember. Okay, let's cancel this one.
Mhm.
So it's a project,
Mm-hmm.
and I put the description. I think I'm okay with this one.
Yes, you have done correctly this one.
Let's skip this one, project consultant client assignment, and then create fields for each object.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm going to object field
Mm-hmm.
for the projects.
No, you need to go to the fields. You are seeing the fields only, right?
Okay, the fields we have
Where is the project code, Umar? Yeah, I am able to see that project code field. Yeah.
Project core.
It is project code. It is below. It is below. If you're tracking down, it will be there. Yeah, there it is.
But I didn't create this one.
No, without you are creating, it won't available here. You have created it.
Hmm?
You have created it. Without creating, it won't be available here.
Okay. So,
You can even see that project code. You can select that project code field actually. Can you go below and select that project code field?
project core field.
Yeah, code field. Select that one. Code. That below. Project code under the owner. Yeah.
This one?
Yep. This field only you said you haven't created, right?
Hmm.
You can see at Feb 26 you have created it.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we created this one. Let's keep this one. Project consultant client assignment and create custom tab.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the tabs?
Oh, for creating the tabs, you need to go to the home button and here you need to search for tabs actually. Okay. Under the quick find. Object manager is used for only using the objects, okay, and creating the fields. Okay. If you need to look for the any objects or something like that, you need to look into the object manager. Apart from that, you can go with the home tabs. Okay.
Okay. So we created tabs.
Mm-hmm.
Project tab, consultant tab, assignment and project.
And you are able to understand why we have created the tabs, right? Whenever
I,
you
I,
say,
I can't remember why we create the tabs.
okay, actually, whenever you are going into that app launcher, you know what is app launcher, right? That in the left side, that 9 dots is set as a app launcher. In the left
Okay.
side, this is called as a app launcher, okay?
Okay.
And whenever you are selecting and searching for assignments, okay? Can you select that and search for assignment?
Hmm?
Can you select that app launcher and search for assignment? Assignment? Yeah. Here you can see that assignment here, right? Right below. Don't spelling is wrong. Yeah. Hold on a second. Don't select that one. Okay. Here you can
Hmm.
see that option called assignment. Okay. Which means
Okay.
whenever you have created this object tab only, this assignment will be available here. Okay. Which means it's kind of a shortcut where we will be redirected to that specific data. Okay. Where we are holding the records for this particular object. Okay. Without creating this tab, even though we are searching for assignment here, we will not be able to see here. Okay. For
Okay.
example, can you please delete this assignment tab here actually? Can you, which you have created? Yeah. And can you refresh this page and can you search for one more time? You need to refresh the page. Now can you search for assignment here? Are you able to understand why we are not
Hmm.
able to get this one? This is a shortcut actually where it will be redirecting. If you are going to create the tab, it will be directly redirecting us to the UI, which is a user interface. Okay. By
Okay.
that, we will be able to, we will be able to, look the data very easily. Okay, or else we will not be able to look the data very in a very direct manner. We need to go to the another object and we need to search for the assignment. Okay,
Okay.
you can understand the
So,
purpose of tab right now.
yes.
Now you need to no, you create that tab assignment tab also, right? We have deleted this, just recreate that one.
So press new.
Yeah, you can
Uh,
do as per your mind. Actually, if you are going wrong, I will be letting you know. Okay.
okay.
And once you've selected the object, you need to slightly drag down and you need to select the next button.
Select what?
Next button. If you're dragging down, there will be an option called next button. Can you slide down?
What I'm looking for?
You need to scroll down. You need to scroll down actually.
I'm all the way down.
No, no, you are not in the down. You are in the up only. I'm able to see the scroll button is top only. Is it? Yeah, yeah. You can see the next button is here, right? In the right side, right corner, right bottom corner.
Next.
Yeah, next button. Yeah. You need to select the tab style actually. Tab style in the sense, the what actually the tab need to be appear, how it need to appear. Okay, can you
Mm.
select the tab style there?
Tab style.
Yeah, select that tab style button, which is below. Yeah, select that one. Select that one.
Which one?
The tab style below the object. Yeah, select that one. Can you please select that one? Tab style. Omar, hold on a second. Don't move this cursor here and there. Can you go below the tab style? Just follow my instruction. Can you go to
Okay.
the tab style? Move the cursor to the tab style.
Tab
Yeah,
style, this one?
yeah,
Okay.
that gray button. Yeah, select that one. Select that. Click that one.
Which one? Any
You
button?
click, you click that one. You click that one. Just
Okay.
press that one. You haven't pressed that. If you have pressed that, it might have been showing the page actually. See, you are able to see this page actually.
Mm.
You can select any one of this one. Anyone, whatever it is needed actually.
Okay.
This is a style it will be showing you how it actually, look for that particular tab. I'm not able to see your screen.
It's a problem with the sharing. Let me share again.
Yeah, I'm
Can you
able to
see
see
now?
this. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Can you scroll down a bit and can you select the next button now? Yeah. And can you select the next button one more time? Can you save this one? Okay. Can you refresh this one and can you search for assignment one more time? Okay. You are able to see the assignment button. Tab one more time. Okay.
Okay.
Have you
Thank
got
you.
that? Have you got
Now
the?
we are in the page layout.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go to home again
Mm-hmm.
and uh, project. Let's start with project.
Mm-hmm.
Internal project page layout.
Mm-hmm.
Group fields into section. Okay. Well, this is the page layout, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Group fields into section. Project name internal. This is the internal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here, project name,
Yeah.
project name, project code, start date,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
end date,
Mm.
status budget. So
Yeah.
I'm good with this one and add the related list for assignment.
Mm-hmm.
I add it here. So
Yeah.
we are good
Great.
here.
Yeah. Great.
Again, let's find the second one.
Which means you are good with client project page layout also, because you are right now shown with the internal project page layout.
Uh, uh, the first one was internal project and second one
Mm-hmm.
client project. Yes, client.
Mm-hmm.
Project name, project code, start date, uh, client, and
Mm-hmm.
start date, end date, status, budget. Yes, we are good.
One second, one second. For client, I said you need to make it as a required one, but you haven't done so actually. You can see the asterisk symbol has been shown for each and every object, right? Every fields, okay?
You
Correct?
mentioned that client should be required. What do you mean by required?
Required means it's a mandatory field, which means without that particular field inputting the values, we will not be able to move forward, okay? And yeah. And why for the other fields it is showing this asterisk symbol, which is a required. You are able to see the red color
Ah,
mark is there, right? One
so how
second.
can I change
Let
this one to be
yeah,
required?
yeah. Let me complete it. Okay. And
Okay.
why this red color symbol is showing for other fields, but it is not showing for the client field, because
Mm,
when you have created the field, right? The start date at all, the start date and end date, these are the fields you have created already, right? While creating the field itself, you will make this as a required field. Okay. So that
mm,
only even without your concern itself, it is automatically making it as a required field in the page layout. Okay.
okay.
But when comes to the client field, it is not doing so. Because why? Because when you have created the client field in this particular object, you haven't marked it as a required field. Okay,
Okay.
so that only it is not showing the required symbol here. Okay, and
Okay.
that is not a issue. We can make it as a required in this particular page layout itself. Okay, you can when you are selecting this client or field, you can see this that settings icon is there, right? Kind of a wrench icon is there. Yeah. Can you select that one? You can make it as a required. You can enable this required field
Uh,
and you can give it as a okay. You can see right now it has appeared. Okay. Which means when it comes to the start date, can you go to the wrench icon? Yeah.
Start
Select that
date.
one. Yeah, start date. You cannot make it as an unrequired one. Okay. It will be grayed out. Why? Because you have while you are creating this particular start date field, you have made it as a required field. Okay. Which means you cannot make it as an unrequired one. Okay.
Mm,
You able to get my point? Why it is showing for
yes.
other fields as a required and why it is not showing as a client field as a non-required, and we are doing it in
Yes.
a manual way.
Okay.
Got my point, Omar?
Yes. If I make it as a required when we are creating the field from the beginning, we cannot change it now. But if
Yeah.
we did not make it as a required, we can change this one to be required.
According to our requirement, okay? If it is
Hmm?
really needed right now, according to our requirement, we can change it, okay? Which
Okay.
means whenever the field is not made it as a mandatory one, we can make it as a mandatory according to our requirement if it is needed. As I have given the assignment now, I have asked you to make it as a required, then you can make it as a required one, okay?
Okay.
Can you save this one?
All right. Sure.
In the above, in the left side, you are able to see the save option. You are
Okay.
good with the project page layout now?
Yes. Let's take
Okay.
the consultant.
Right now,
Oh,
you are able to understand what is page layout.
yes.
Okay. Now, what we can do, the other three objects, I can just review it. But if there is any mistake, I'll be letting you know. You need to do it on your own. Okay.
Okay.
That by that only you will be able to get practiced. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, I'm just letting you know if you have made any mistake, I'll be letting you know the mistake. You need to do it on your own, okay? By seeing
Okay.
this recording, okay? I'm not
Okay.
going to guide you now, okay? Because that will be the learning point for you.
Yes, yes.
Hope I'm not doing anything wrong, right, today?
No, no, we are perfect.
Okay. Now you're the full which consultant which is the page layout this. For checking this page layout, what we can do, see there might be a multiple page layout we might have created, right? For checking what this particular page layout belongs, we can go into the layout properties and we can check it as. Can you go to the top? Suppose right now, for example, no, don't select that. Okay, right now for the consultant object we are having two page layout, right? Need to be created, right? One is a full time, another is a freelancing, correct?
Yes.
Right now you have already selected one of the page layout, okay?
The full time. I choose a
No, yeah. If you choose and you have forgotten what you have chosen, okay? Let us consider in that manner, okay?
okay.
You choose a full time, I'm able to understand, but also let us consider you have chosen one of the page layout, but you are not able to remember what page layout you have chosen. Okay. So that
Uh,
there is no any need that we need to go to the page layout and we need to select one more time. Instead, we can go with the in the top option, you can see the layout properties is there, right? Can you go top? Little cursor move to the top, the right side, top,
right.
top. Yeah. Little top, layout
Down.
properties are top, up.
Okay.
Yeah, select that one. Here you can see the page layout
Okay.
name. Okay, just I'm letting you know that we don't want to
Mhm.
go each and every time the page layout and we need to see whether we are selecting correctly or not. Okay,
Okay.
got the point?
Yes, I get your point. If I forget which one a minute, I can check here from the
Yeah.
layout properties. Okay.
Okay, now you can go and proceed what you need to do, what you need to.
Okay. So I'm just checking what I'm did here. Full time, it's
Mm,
consultant name,
mm,
employee ID, specialization, experience, availability, annual salary, add related list for assignment. Okay.
mm.
So I
Okay,
think we are
this is
good.
good. This is good to go. No, don't want to save each and every time.
Hmm?
Don't save each and every time. Whenever you are making the changes and you are aware of that you have made the changes, then that time only you need to save the page layout.
Okay.
Okay.
Now freelance.
Mm-hmm.
Consultant name, employee ID,
Mm-hmm.
specialization, experience, availability, and
Mm-hmm.
hourly rate.
Mm-hmm.
Now we are going to client object.
The related in the related list, show me the related list. Oh,
Sorry?
you haven't showed me the related list whether you have added the assignment or not. Okay, fine. Okay. Now we can go with the client object, right?
Yes, now we are going to client.
Mm-hmm.
Enterprise client.
Mm-hmm.
Client name, code, industry, contact person, phone number of employees, and related projects.
Yeah, good to go.
Okay. And SMB,
Mm-hmm.
client code, industry, contact person. Should I keep the same
The number of employees is not really needed actually. You have added
okay,
that one.
client name, client code? in industry,
Mhm.
contact person, phone, budget range. I'll
Mhm.
add the red list for projects.
Mhm. Yeah, save this one, okay? You have removed that. Yeah. Now we are jumping into the assignment, right?
Assignment. Available.
Can you go to the related list? Okay, save this one.
No, I have to add the assignment.
No, I haven't mentioned anything like that. Have I mentioned in the assignment object? Need to add the
Okay.
relate?
So I'm good. Okay.
Yeah, you are good.
Non-billable
Mm-hmm.
assignment ID,
Mm-hmm.
consultant project,
Mm-hmm.
role,
Mm-hmm.
mm, billing range.
Good to go, I think. Right?
No, where is the billing range?
Sorry? Billing range, I
Ah,
haven't mentioned it. So because it's a
no, no, no.
non-billable, right? So that only I
Okay.
haven't mentioned billing rate actually.
No, no, you are good. I'm sorry. Now configure record type for each project. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Project. Let's go to the
Okay.
project.
Mm-hmm.
Now I need to go to project record type.
Correct.
Record type.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is internal
Mm-hmm.
project.
Mm-hmm. You have created the internal project. It's good.
Mhm.
It's good actually. It's good to go.
But we have a condition here. Internal project should not have the client field.
Yeah, I'll be coming to that point actually.
Okay,
Let us first of all consider that we need to assign that page layout actually. That I'll
okay,
be coming here with you. Okay. Let us go with the record client project also. Okay. Then we can do at the same time how we can assign those things. Okay.
okay.
Uh,
What should I do now?
you just need to go to the record tab and you need to show me whether you have created the client project. Can you
Okay,
select the client project?
client.
Okay, I think you are done with that part. Okay, now what I was asking in the customization part is like, internal project should not have the client field. Okay.
Okay,
And in the client project, it should have the client field as required. Okay. You might have aware, like, you might have created the page layout previously, right? Can you open this page layout in another tab if possible? In a new tab. The above page layout option is there, right? In the left side, in the above option, page layout is
mm.
there, right? Below the field and relationship.
Page layout. Okay,
Page layout. It would be great, like you are opening the page layout and the record type in a very different tab actually.
mm.
Can you please open the record type in another tab? Have you opened?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't get you. What should I do now?
I'm just asking you to open two tabs actually. One is page layout, another is for the record type. Can you open it in another tab? Just
Mm.
right click the record type and select open in new tab in the left side. In the left side. In the left side. Yeah, in the record type. Under the record type.
Record type.
Yeah,
Okay.
right click. No, no, don't select it. Right click
Mm.
and open it in a new tab.
This one?
Yeah, open it in a new tab. Yeah, first option. Yeah. Now you can go to the page layout, that first tab. Yeah. Under the page layout, you can see the page layout assignment is there, right? And also you might have aware that you have created this client project and the internal project, right? This
Yes.
page layout you have created, right? Now, what I was asking you to do, whenever you have created this particular record type, okay, and that particular for internal project, it should not have the client field, right? Right. For internal project, we will be doing work based on the internal works only, right? That in that kind of a work, there is no any such need or requirement, you know, needed from the client, right? Internal work is
Mm.
whatever the works which has done from the internal perspective, right?
Mm.
Correct? Which means the client is not
Correct.
going to give the work, right? Our persons, our employees or our managers will be giving the workers to work to enhance our company's portal or something like that, right? Correct?
Mm.
Which means in that there is no any such need of client field, right?
Yes.
For that only we have created one of the page load which is called the internal project, okay?
Mm.
And for the client project, we have included another layout called page layout. Okay. What it does, whenever we are going to create a record, okay, for example, whenever we are going to create a project record, and if we are assigning, since there are two different record types are there, okay, and whenever we are going to select the internal project, then that particular, in that particular record, the client field will not be shown. Okay, that's the main focus for us.
Mm.
Which means whenever we are going to create a new project record with the internal one, we don't need to pop up the client field. We don't want to show the client field. Okay.
Okay.
Now you are able to get my point. What is the purpose of
Yes.
record type? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. For not going to show that particular field, we have created the two different layouts. One is a client project layout, another is an internal project layout. Okay. We are just
Okay.
assigning this layout to that specific record types. Okay. Which means
Okay.
whenever I'm going to choose a record type as a internal, then this internal project layout will be shown to that particular record type. Okay. Not able to get my point? Should I need to
No, no,
repeat?
I get your point.
Okay. Whenever I'm going to choose a client project, this client project layout will be showing in the it will be whatever the fields we have used in this client project layout, that fields will be shown whenever we are trying to create the client record type. Okay.
Okay.
You able to get my point?
Yes.
Now how we are going to assign this to the specific record type, that we need to go with the page layout assignment, which you are seeing at the right corner. In the right corner, you are able to see the page layout assignment. Yeah.
Yes.
Here we will be assigning the page layout. Can you select that layout assignment button?
This one?
Yeah, select it. Here we will be letting the user know, letting the Salesforce org know which record type need to have that particular layout. Okay.
Okay.
You able to get my point?
Uh,
Which means whenever I'm going to try, whenever I'm going to create a project record, okay, and under that project record, if I'm going to choose a internal project, okay, then means I will be seeing the fields whichever you was chosen in the internal project layout. Okay, that's
mm.
why in the top you can see which is highlighted master client project and the internal project. Okay, uh, can you move the cursor below? Don't want to scroll down. Don't want to scroll down. Can you go scroll up? Yeah. Move the cursor out of that scroller. Out of the scroller. Yeah. Can you go below? Little below? Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Don't scroll down, brother.
Okay.
Uh can you in the record type you can see master in the header, you can see in the header column, right? Yeah.
Master and client project
Client
and
record.
terminal project.
This is defining you the record type, okay? Which means
Mm.
whenever I'm going to select a record, whenever I'm going to create a record on basis of client project, okay, that means only the below client project layout will be showing for this record type, okay?
Mm.
Which means whatever the fields I have used in that particular client project layout, those fields will be shown to me. Okay.
Okay.
Able to get my point, or should I need to? Okay, let's jump to the UA interface. Okay, how we can go to
Okay.
the UA, brother? Okay, I will be saying you that. Okay, how we can go to the UA? Now, where we are in the UA or we
How
are in the
can we go
setup
to
page?
where? To where?
UI.
What is UI?
UA is a user interface. Right now, where we are actually we are in the setup page or we are in the UI page actually.
Okay.
Can you please say where we are already right now? We are in the setup page or we are in the UI page?
This is a setup.
Correct. Under the app launcher, can you search for the can you go with another tab? Don't do anything in this tab. Okay, yeah. Can you search in this app launcher? Go to the app launcher and search for project. Yeah. Now can you please create a new record? How we can create a new record? Yeah. No. It is directly going with the internal project. Why it is not showing you the option here actually for you?
Hmm?
Hmm. It is not showing you the option. One second. One second. Can you give the cursor if possible for a moment?
Can what?
Can you give the control to me if possible?
Okay.
I have requested you the control. Okay. Give me a second, okay?
Okay.
Let me figure it out why it is not showing. I will explain you once I have done with it. Okay. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Don't confuse about the steps, whatever I'm following now. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. Now you can use your control, brother. Actually,
Okay.
you can have your control. I'm just, I'm losing my control from my side. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it is showing the record types. Okay. What I
Okay.
was trying to say, whenever you are selecting the internal project, can you select the, suppose for example, let us consider you are trying to create a record for the internal project. Okay. That
Okay.
one project comes to your end, that is based on the internal project. Okay. And
Okay.
here you are able to see the client field. One second. Actually, it's not show the client field. Okay. Can you go to can you cancel this one? Actually, according to my, don't want to select the new button. Can you go to the another tab? According to my assignment, the internal project should not have the client field. Okay. Can you go to the another tab? The first tab. No, no, this is not this tab. Okay. Go in the left side. In the left side, you are having two tabs are there. Entirely in the left side, left corner. You are having the two tabs, right? That Chrome tab.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you go to the page layout? Because whenever I'm going to choose the internal project, that internal project should not have the client field, okay? But it is
Mm.
showing the client field there, okay? I need to check why it is showing the client field. Can you go and select the page layout?
Which one you need me to do, the internal or the client? Client?
No, internal.
Internal.
Okay, here it is not showing actually. Can you go to the lightning record page? Have you created any lightning record page? In the left side? Yeah. Okay. Can you go to the another tab actually? The left side, that Chrome tab. Yep. Can you select the new button? Can you select the client project? Next. Can you scroll down? Okay. Can you go to the Chrome tab? There's another Chrome tab. Can you select this record page, lightning record page?
This one?
Yep. Edit it.
Hmm?
Edit. I'll be guiding you. Just give me a moment, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, here you use the dynamic one, so that only it is showing everything. Okay, fine. I'm able to get your point. Okay. Okay, let's give a backspace here. Let Can you go to the back previous page? Delete this lightning record page.
Delete.
You have deleted. Oh, Hmm. Okay, one second. Go to this session. That in the right side, the edit page and lighting app filter. In the right side. In the right side. Right. Yeah, edit page. Yeah, select that one. Uh, in the above option, in the lightning app builder, in the left top, in the left top, little top, the page drop down is there, right? The page drop down is there. Yeah, select that one. Okay, here the delete option is not here. Okay, can you go to the activation in the right side? The activation option is there, right? Yep, select that one. Can you scroll down a bit? Scroll down a bit. Yeah, can you use this remove as org default? Yeah, next, save. Yeah, can you save this one? Can you go to the another Chrome tab? Hey, can you refresh this one? Can you select the new button? Yeah, internal project. Yeah, select next.
Internal or client?
No, internal. You can go with the internal. Yeah, now it is working fine. Why? Because I would like to say, like, whenever we are using the dynamic form, okay, for example, it will override all the page load, whatever we have created previously, okay? Which means we have created two different types of page load, right? Correct. For
Yes.
internal, we have created one page load, then another page load called client, right? But even though that page layout is not reflecting in this page, why? Because whenever we are creating a dynamic form, okay, so that only I was trying to say, go to the record page and show me the record page, okay? Because if it
Mm.
is in a dynamic form, what it will do, it will override all the page layout, whatever we have created, if we are going to choose it as a org default, okay?
Mm.
Able to get my point, Omar? Actually, what I was trying to say, which means whenever we are creating a page layout, And under that page load, whatever the fields we have mentioned, okay, it will be working fine unless until we are using the standard record page, okay. When we are trying to use a dynamic record page, okay, when we are starting to use the dynamic record page, in that scenario, that all the page load, whatever we have created will be overridden, and whatever we have kept under that particular record page, okay, in the dynamic record page, that fields will be showing, okay.
Okay.
You able to get my point now?
The page layout that we are creating will work properly until we
Mm-hmm.
create a dynamic page layout. Once at this scenario, the
Mm-hmm.
dynamic page layout will override what we did before and will start to show us the new dynamic layout.
Correct. Whatever we have mentioned in the record page, okay? If it is a dynamic one, correct?
Okay.
Can you cancel this one? Can you go with the client? Right now you are able to see, not able to see the client option, right?
Mm.
Now you can cancel, and can you go to the try to create a new button with the client project? You can see the client here, okay? How it is reflecting, because can you cancel one more time? And can you do one more time with a new button? Hold on a second, okay? Here, these are the record types which you have created, okay? Correct? These are the two record types you have created, internal project as well as
Yes.
a client project, right? So that it is showing. If you are going to create another record type, the third record types also will be showing here, okay?
Mm.
And for each and every project, see why we are creating the two different record types, in order to show two different views to the customer, okay? If we are going to create a record for the internal project, there is no need of using the client field, right?
Mm.
Right now, I have shared. Right now, I am saying you that is one field. Let us consider if there are 10 fields which will be more. There will be 10 fields which will be differentiating with the two different record types. Okay, for example, which means we need to go back and forth, right? Which means for the internal project we need to show some specific fields. For the client project we need to show some other set of specific fields. Okay, in order to do so, we are creating the page layout also. Okay,
Okay.
and we are creating two different set of page layout. Under that page layout we will be mentioning few fields which is really required for that specific record type. You able to get my point, why we are creating the record type, why we are creating the page layout?
I lost my concentration a little with you here.
Okay. The purpose of creating the two new record types is like, showing the different set of views. Okay. Let us consider for the internal project, there will be the one simple example is the client field. Okay. We have created the client field in the project object, but for the internal project, there is no need of using that client field. Okay. Correct?
Yes, because if it's an internal project, for example, this is something we
Mm-hmm.
will do it for ourselves or for.
Correct.
Okay,
Exactly. Okay. But for the client
okay,
project, for the client project, the client field is necessary, right? Which means
correct.
we need to differentiate those things, right?
Yes,
For that, we are creating the two different layouts. Okay. For the first layout, which is called the internal layout, we will not allow we will not, use the client field. Okay. And for
okay,
the client project, we will be creating another layout, which we will be using the client field. Okay.
okay.
Yep. Able to get my point, why we are using the record type and why we are using the page layout?
Um,
Need to repeat one more time, Omar.
I don't want to. I don't want to keep repeating you, but at a certain point, I'm losing the link. I don't see why you are doing the different here.
Okay, let us consider a hospital. Okay, one more time I'm
Okay.
saying. Okay, hospital.
Okay.
If you need a break or 5 minutes, you can go for a break and you can come back if you
No,
really
no.
need it.
Actually, I need to mention that it's almost 8:25 going to 8:30. So whenever you need to stop to end the session, I don't want to delay you more than that.
Mm, No, if you are good to go, are you good to go now? We can continue the session. It's up to
Yes,
you.
I can continue. I have the whole night. I'm
Okay,
worried about your schedule.
Yeah, I can adjust to that actually. No worries
Okay.
actually. Okay.
All right. Really
Let us
appreciate.
consider an hospital. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And under that hospital, there will be patient will be there. Okay. There will be the employees also will be there, right? But hospital is a single object. Okay. Let us consider in that manner. Okay. But all the data will be stored in the hospital only, right? Can let us consider the employees' data will be stored in the hospital, the patient data will be stored in the hospital, and everything will be stored in the hospital only, right? Correct?
Mm, correct.
Until now, you are clear?
Yes.
Which means how many objects we are creating here?
Two, one for the employees, one for the patients.
Okay, one for the patients, okay? And let us consider, we are creating an one of the object called, uh, you know, mm, okay. We can consider we are creating an object for the hospital only, okay? And under that hospital, we are creating two different page layout, okay? Which is one for the patient, another for the employees, okay?
Employees. Yes.
Okay. For the
Okay.
patients and the employees, we will have the same fields or not? Do we will be having the same set of fields? Both
No.
for the no, correct? Which means here how many objects we are holding? We are having only one object, right? Which is a hospital
Mm,
object. But we need the different set of fields which we need to show, right?
yes.
Correct. And for different set of fields, what we will be doing, we will be creating the all the fields in the same object only, correct? Which means
Correct.
patient for the patient details, whatever we need to store also, we need to create the same fields. We need to create the fields in the hospital object only. And for the employees details also, we will be creating the fields in the hospital object only, right? But
Yes.
anyhow, we need to differentiate whenever they are going to create a record for employees and the patient, right?
Correct.
For the, let us consider in this example, for the internal object, let us consider as a patient. Okay. For the client project, let us consider as a employees. Okay. Which means
Okay.
this will be the two different record types. Okay.
Okay.
Whenever I'm going to choose the patient record type and select the next button, the patient fields will be shown here. Okay.
Mm,
How it is getting shown? It is controlling via page layout. Okay. We will
okay.
create the page layout on basis of patient. Under that page layout, we will be using those patient information fields which we needed as a input. Okay. Only those fields we will be using, and we will be assigning that page layout. Okay. Whatever the specific field we have used in that particular page layout, that page layout we will be assigning to that particular record type, which is a patient record type. Okay.
Okay.
And same comes for the employees also. Whenever we are creating an we need to create an new page layout for employees. Under that employees page layout, we will be mentioning few fields, okay? And we will be assigning that particular page layout, employees page layout, to the specific record type. Which means whenever you're creating a new hospital object, okay, hospital record, that time the two record types will be popping up, which is one is called the patient, other is called the employee. Okay. Whenever you are choosing the patient record type, that time that specific page load will be shown. Okay. Which is
Mm,
the patient page layout. Whatever you have chosen under the patient page layout fields, that fields will be shown. The same is reflecting in the internal project and the client project here. Okay, you have created the internal project record type and the client project record type. Okay, as well as
okay.
what you have done, you have also created two different layouts. One is for the internal, another is for the client. Okay.
Okay.
And under that internal page layout, you haven't used that client field. Show that only whenever you are choosing the internal record type and selecting the next button, you are not able to see the client field. Okay.
Okay.
When it comes to the client project, client record type, whenever you are choosing the client project record type, you have used the client field in the client page layout. Okay. So that only whenever you are selecting the client project record type and selecting the next button, you are able to see the client field. Okay.
Okay.
Which means the record type will be controlled by the page layout. Okay. In order to differentiate the, in order to differentiate the view or in order to control the fields which need to be shown to the different persons, we will be using the page layout. Okay, and we will be using that page layout under the record type also. You able to get my point? What is how we are using the record type on the page layout?
Yes.
If you are not, let me repeat one more time. No issues.
No, no, no. When we are going forward, it will be more clear for me. But for now, it's okay.
Okay, at least a bit you are able to understand. You are not a zero. You are not about that zero blank mind, right? Regarding the
Let me
pro.
explain to you what
Mm-hmm.
I understand. For
Mm-hmm.
example, for my example, we have client and we have internal projects, which
Mm-hmm.
mean some work we are doing for a client or for our own company.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, for the internal project, we don't need to show the client name, as of course there is no client here.
Mm-hmm.
And for the internal project, um, and for the client project, the client is a required, a mandatory field.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we are showing this kind of data that we stored in our database in the page layout format.
Correct. Exactly. Exactly. You are able to understand?
Yes.
And how we are assigning to the different record types? Can you go to the another Chrome tab? Another. I think it's above. I think so. Yeah. Can you go to the page layout? And under that page layout, there is a page layout assignment option. Is there?
Hmm?
Page layout in the right corner, you are able to see the page layout assignment. Yeah. Yeah. Select that one. Here you will be able to see for which record type the particular page layout need to be shown. Okay. For
Okay.
example, the above the master client project, the internal projects are the record types you have created. Okay. Whenever I'm going to choose a client project, what page layout need to be shown, you can control it the below one. Okay. Below columns, which means right now you place a cursor, right? These are the layouts which will be showing. And when you edit the assignment, can you edit the assignment which is in the top? Can you
Edit
select?
assignment?
Yeah, in that. Yeah. Go ahead. Here you can see actually the which page layout, sorry, for which record type, which page layout need to be shown. Okay. For
Hmm.
example, for the client project, you can see at the below column, entirely everything has been shown for the client page layout only. Okay. Which means whenever you are choosing the client project as a record type, the below client project layout will be reflected. Okay.
Hmm.
Able to get my point, Omar?
I see it's applicable for everything. For the master, for the client, for the internal, everything is selected.
No, you can also change it also. You just if you want to suppose for example, can you select one of the client project? Yeah, you can select it. Select that one. Yeah, you can go to the above one, the select page layout option, and you can choose any other page layout also. Which means
Hmm.
you just choose any one of the page layout. Just choose apart from client project, choose any one of the page layout.
Okay.
Can you choose any one of the page layout? You haven't chosen yet. Yeah,
Internal?
yeah. Go ahead. No issues. Okay. Now what it will be happening? See, in the left side, there are different profiles are there. Okay. This I will be teaching you in the later part. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, what it will be doing, suppose let us consider I am having a different profile. Okay. And you are having a different profile. Okay. Let us consider I am an analytic cloud security user profile and you are having a any point integration profile. Okay. For example. Okay. And
Okay.
whenever I'm choosing whenever I'm logging in the Salesforce or as an analytic cloud security user, okay, which means I'll be holding this profile only, okay. And when I'm trying to create a new project record, which is a new client project record, okay, which means only for me it will be showing the internal page layout, okay, which means it won't show the client field for me. Why? Because you have chosen the internal page layout for me, okay.
Okay.
Okay. At the same time, if you are logging in as a any point integration profile user, and you are trying to create a new client project record, you will be able to see the client field. Okay. Why? Because under your any point integration, you are using the client project layout. Okay. Right below. Can you move
Okay.
the cursor right below? You able to understand how it is
Mm.
using? At least little bit you are able to understand. This you can change back and forth, Omar. This is not like you need to choose for internal project, you need to choose the internal layout only. It's not like that. You can choose a different set of layouts. It's totally up to us only. We can control that one. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions,
Okay.
Omar?
No, no, we are good.
Okay.
Should I cancel?
Yeah, you can cancel. I think you are able to understand what is the purpose of page layout, what is the purpose of record type and right?
Uh, okay.
Good to go, Omar. Actually, you are able to understand page layout and record types, right?
Uh, is there any article, any presentation, any YouTube channel I can see it so I can save your time? Can I?
No, don't worry about me. I am there to help you. But also, if you really need it, I can share that kind of a YouTube channels and everything. Okay.
At a certain point, I feel that I'm stressing you. You keep repeating the info, and I'm stuck in an area I cannot go through it. So
Okay.
I'm
Hope
I'm not sure.
I'm not saying anything wrong, right? For today's
Of
session.
course, you are not saying anything wrong, but I'm feeling sorry for you to keep you repeat the same info for 2 or 3 times. I don't
Okay.
like.
Okay. Let us consider one thing. Like, you know, I will guide you right away, right? You know, how to search and everything. Okay.
Okay,
Let us pass here itself. Okay. Let us stop up to record type for now. Okay. You can just recall this up to record types for today. Tomorrow session, we can focus on the record pages, that lightning record pages and the list view, compact layout and everything. Okay.
okay,
Okay. Right now, I will be just winding up this call. Before leaving this call, I'll be letting you know how to search for, for learning part. Okay. Can you go with a new tab, new Chrome tab? Can you go to the YouTube if possible? Yes, select that one. Okay. Uh, where is the search option is
I
here?
switched to Monday
Yeah,
CRM.
the
Updating this
above.
field is so confusing. This
Yeah, in the above option, in the search option. Yeah. Uh, okay. The search option, just search for what what do you needed actually? What is record types and page layouts in Salesforce? Just search for that. What is record types and page layout in Salesforce?
this one.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Below, uh, you can go with this guy video actually. This would be really helpful for you. Okay, and you know,
Hello friends, I am Sanjay Gupta. Okay,
okay. I think it will be really helpful for you to look after it. Okay.
okay,
This is one kind of resource I can say, kind of YouTube resource. But the only difference between the YouTube and the real trainer is like, you can have the guidance in between, but you cannot have the guidance in there actually, even though if you're watching the videos also, which means you can stop me and you can ask the questions, but in there you cannot ask the questions there. That's an advantage for you while using the trainer actually. Hope that makes sense, Omar.
Okay.
And just try to understand that video also. It will be pretty clear for you. And that is not the only video I would suggest. You can have whatever you can go up to you. It's totally up to you which video makes sense for you actually. Okay. And if you have any questions that throw out from your end, I will be making sure I can help you. Okay.
Of course.
And Mm, I think that's it from my side. Tomorrow also, I think we can skip the session in the means we can have the question and answer. And meanwhile, also if you have time, you can also go in and look into that record pages also, lightning record pages also. Okay. And
What do you mean by lighting record base? It's a configure record type for each object. This is
no,
you
no record. Still no, we are completed up to record type, right? Till now, I have answered the questions for record types, right, Omar? The assignment.
the assignment.
Yeah, for the assignment until now, I have cleared about until record types, right? Till
Yes,
record, I have already given you the maximum solution which I can, right? The
page
next
layout.
page layout and the record types also I have given, right? The client project
Okay.
and the internal project are the record types.
Okay. Now I think we are here in configure record type for each object.
Yeah, I think this is the one I have right now. I have let you know how we are creating the record types and everything.
Hmm.
I have right now explained you what is record type and how we are using that record type, Omar. Right now only I
Let
explained.
me ask you one question here, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Record type.
Mm-hmm.
The assignment was internal project for internal company. Internal
Mm-hmm.
project should not have the client field.
Mm-hmm.
Internal should not have the client field. So edit, save. How can I exclude the client field here?
That is what we are using that page layout assignment, right? By using the page layout assignment, we are assigning this record type, right? Under that
The
page layout, in the internal project, we have excluded the client field, right?
hmm,
You can see we have excluded the client field. We haven't added the client field here, right?
okay,
And once we have created this page layout, we are assigning this page layout to that particular record type, which is a internal record type.
okay. So we done with this one. All right. So
Okay.
and
After that,
and
we are assigning this page layout. If we are going to the page layout assignment,
client
you might,
or client object should have the client field as required.
yes.
Client. Okay. We done with this one also. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So and
And
now
after
the
that, we
third
need to
one,
assign. And after
assign
that, we need to
different
assign. Yeah.
hmm, assign different page layout for
For the
each.
record types.
Okay.
How we are doing, we are going into the page layout assignment and we are assigning that particular layout to that specific record type. This is how we will be able to make sure we are hiding the client field for the internal project record type and we are showing the client field for the client project record type.
Assign different page layout to each record type.
Correct.
So record type, we have the client and the internal.
Okay. And below that, you are able to see the page layouts also, how we are controlling. Under the internal project record type, we are choosing the internal project layout. Okay.
Okay.
By this way, we will be able to control the client field, which can be shown or which should not be shown.
Now my question is about the assignment. The assignment is assign different page layouts to each
Mm-hmm.
record type. So
Correct.
mm, this is the page layout,
Mm-hmm.
and let's choose, sorry, page layout assignment.
Mm-hmm.
What should I do here?
we have created the multiple layouts, right? We have created the multiple layouts, and based on that layout, we will be assigning for the specific record types. You can see at the top, the master client project and the internal project are the record types. Okay.
Okay.
And below that, you can see the layout which we have assigned. Okay. Just for example, for the internal project, we need to assign the internal project layout only. Okay. Why? Because under the internal project layout, we have in the internal project, I'm saying.
I'm sorry for keep asking the same question. What should I do here? Assign different page layouts to each record type. Let's start
Correct.
from the beginning. We are here.
Mm-hmm.
Not page layout. Uh, yes, page layout. And I'm choosing this one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What should I do here? I didn't do
Actually,
anything.
actually, it has been already been assigned predefinedly. Okay, it has been already assigned. Okay, but in
Hmm,
future, if you are creating any other new page layout, okay, let us consider for the client project you have added the client field. Okay, let
okay.
us consider. Okay, let us consider if you have created the new field. Okay, new page layout. Okay, and if you are feeling apart from you are feeling like let us create a new page layout. Can you create a dummy page layout for now? Can you go to the page layout? Can you create a new page layout now?
Yes,
You use put it as a test for now. In the page layout name, put it as a test.
test, okay.
Yeah, save it. Okay. Can you go below? Okay. These are the fields that have been available now. Okay. Can you
Okay,
save this one?
sure.
Now you are feeling that for the specific record type. Can you go to the page layout assignment now? Now you are feeling for the client project, whenever the user is going to create a record type with the client project, okay, which means the test page layout need to be shown. Okay, now what you need to do, you need to edit the assignment, and you can choose all the below layout. Okay, no, first of all, you need to select at the below layout the client project. Under the client project, choose all the client project layout. Okay, just give me the control, I'll be letting you know how we need to do.
Okay,
Okay, what we need to do in order to change all the layout, we will be selecting like this, okay? Right from the below. Once we have selected this one, we can just change the client project to layout to test layout, okay? Which means whenever previously what it was doing, whenever I'm choosing the client project as a record type in order to create a record, the client project layout will be whatever the fields we have used in the client project layout, that fields will be populating, okay? But now instead I have changed it to test page layout. Whatever the fields I have used in the test page layout will be shown whenever I'm trying to create a client project record type, okay?
okay.
Able to get my point, Umar?
Now I can understand. Okay,
Okay, I'm
okay,
canceling this one. I'm not saving this one, okay?
okay.
Because it will be breaking
No,
down
no, we
our
don't need it.
assignment. Okay. Now you are able to understand what is the use of this client project,
Okay,
okay.
okay,
This record type will be controlled from this particular page layout, this page layout, okay.
okay,
For client project record type, this client project layout will be chosen. For the internal project record type, the internal project, whichever the layout I have chosen below, that layout will be under that layout, whatever the fields I have created, that which means I have used, that fields will be shown. Okay.
okay.
Do I need to repeat one more time, Omar?
No, 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 we are good.
Okay. I'll delete this test layout also, just for your
Okay,
information,
we
I
don't
said,
need it
okay?
yet.
Okay. Now what I would like to say is go through this things, whichever you had doubt. Along with that, there is another assignment, right? Which is a lightning record page. Assignment also I have given, right? Try to understand what is lightning record page. From your perspective, I would like to, have the idea so that I can also, guide you how we can move forward. Okay. Once you're
Okay.
done with this, but if you're having time, it's not necessary that you need to go this lightning record page. But if you are having time, apart from this page out on the record type, you once you have covered the assignment, go with this lightning record page and come up with for the tomorrow session. I'll be guiding you. Okay.
Okay.
Able to get my point, Omar? What I was trying to
Thanks
say?
a lot. Really appreciate your patience with me. Really appreciate your time today. Thank
Okay,
you.
and one more thing, what I would like to say is like, apologize for the happenings, what happened lastly,
No, no,
and I
no.
would
Please, please, please don't do that. No, 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 no,
I
no,
won't
no.
I won't repeat one more time. Okay. I totally agree. I have lost my patience that day. Actually, I am because I had some more other things which I
No,
need to
please,
do.
please listen to me. Listen to me. I need to be
Mm-hmm.
clear with you. We have a language barrier. We came
Mm-hmm.
from a different background. It's normal to not understand each other from the beginning. I'm not that young. I'm a hard student for you. If you will be lucky if you have a student for 20 or 20 years old. I'm almost 48 now, so I know that I'm giving you a hard time. I appreciate your patience, but again, um, sometimes I have questions and I'm not following you. That's why I'm keep stopping you.
Okay. I totally understand your situation, Omar. Hopefully we will be having a smoother transactions, whatever we are coming up for as we had for today. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
And also I'll be having my buffer time also like I had for today. I'll be having always a buffer time of 1 hour. But hopefully we are safe in those time. Okay, which means I can answer your questions, and this struggling will be happening for the next, I think, for 1 or 2 days only. After that, once you're done with this assignment, then we'll be slowly able to grab the points how we need to do those things. Okay. But also
Okay.
I would like to also say, like, please go with the recordings whatever we have shared, whatever I'm doing for today, so that it will be really helpful for you whenever you are going to struggle in the assignment. Okay. And also
Okay.
it is not necessary that you need to go with my assignment only, sorry, with my recordings only. You can also search in Google. Try to search in Google more, because whenever you are going to search in Google more, that's where you will be trying to get more knowledge. Okay. Because no one is better than Google, right? I'm just a trainer, to be honest, but Google is more powerful, right? That will be a lot of language, a lot of skills you can learn from there, right? So that you can also go with the Google also. You are free to use those also. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions or any feedback, Omar? Would you like to share?
Thanks a lot. Really appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Okay, Omar. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.